Terrence Tay.
I'm Marissa Chen.
I'm Adrian Velasquez.
Okay, let's start off with the mission statement, history, and our culture.
Our mission at Fkc is to provide functional foods to low-income children. Providing these children with functional foods within the calorie range that is adequate for their age will hopefully lessen their chances of developing type 2 diabetes and obesity.
We're Fkc, founded by Peter Pan and Wendy Darling.
Peter Pan knew the pains of growing up with uneducated parents and budget constraints. So, founded in the year 2000, him and Wendy combined their imagination and discipline to provide a brighter and better future for their first class called The Lost Boys.
With our help, obese and pre-diabetic children will attain the skills they need to eat healthy and have a better lifestyle.
Alright guys, let's review.
What is our mission of Fkc?
Who founded Fkc?
Okay. Who are our customers and patrons?
Good job, you've successfully completed part 1. Now let's move on to personal hygiene, uniform, and safety. Tips for personal hygiene.
Make sure not to come in sick because children are a high-risk population.
If you do end up sick, please notify your supervisor so we may replace you for that day.
Whenever you leave the kitchen, make sure to wash your hands before coming back in. And make sure to take your apron off before you leave the kitchen.
This is aimed to prevent any sort of cross-contamination.
When you're washing your hands, make sure to use water as hot as you can stand and soap. And make sure to scrub for at least 2 minutes.
Okay, so let's look at the uniform. We will provide you with an Fkc t-shirt, but you will have to buy your own pants as well as slip-resistant shoes.
For the uniform, make sure to tuck your shirt in, wear long pants, closed-toed shoes. The only jewelry that's allowed is a plain band. For example, long pants and closed-toed shoes. No jewelry. True or false? Hygiene is important because children are a high-risk population. Which is the only acceptable piece of jewelry? Which one is not an acceptable piece of clothing?
Alright, now let's look at safety.
For kitchen safety, make sure you follow all of the posted instructions.
Signs should be placed all around the kitchen for your use.
Make sure that you know where the MSDS sheets are for all of the chemicals that we're using and that they are being used in proper concentrations, which will be listed on the containers and in the MSDS sheets. Make sure that when you're holding a knife, you let everyone know that you're walking around with a knife, saying knife, knife, knife. Make sure that you're labeling everything from the chemicals, the dates on the food.
Proper labeling of food allows us to use the right food at the right time and avoid food waste.
Our menu focuses on at least one fruit or vegetable per meal. The point of this camp is to try and get the kids to be eating healthier and to be eating appropriate portion sizes. So make sure when you're dishing out the food, you're using the appropriate size serving utensil to ensure that they are getting the proper size portion. We use standardized recipes. For the standardized recipes, it's going to tell you the exact ingredients you need, exactly how to cook it, the temperatures, the cook times. Make sure you follow all instructions as given, either in written instructions or from your supervisor. Where do you find the information on the chemicals that we use? What do we use to control the portion sizes for the food? What is the main point of our menu at FKC?
Congratulations, you're ready to move on to step 2 of training. Good job!